I'm Bersercules the Berserk Herc, and today is my third installment of my Bibleman show reviews. This one's titled, The Feindish Works of Dr. Fear. So is Dr. Fear the guy who made this episode? Ugh. So for this episode, Bibleman's costume has changed. It now looks more sleek, more sophisticated, more retarded. Seriously, why is the yellow now a highlight to the purple? That's just all kinds of dumb. The episode starts off in standard Bibleman fashion, i.e. lame crap, as Bibleman and Coates and their secret identities work to set up for an upcoming Clean as Cool campaign for a local high school.
So what do you think? Looks pretty good.
Coates, or whatever his real name is, shows Miles Peterson, aka Bibleman, 2 buttons that are prototypes for the buttons that the campaign will use.
Hey, those look great. Yeah.
Wow, I can see why Bibleman loves those buttons. They're freaking awesome! So after Miles and Coates leave for the night, 2 oddly familiar looking villains show up to switch the Clean as Cool buttons, which were just left on a table, for some reason, for fake versions of them that cause their wearers to feel fear. Wow, so Dr. Fear is going to use fear as a weapon? Didn't see that coming. I thought he'd use rage or anger. And although these are different villains, they're actually the same guys from the last episode. And I know this because the sidekick Ludacris, who couldn't even bother to change his own name, breaks the 4th wall to tell us, the audience, that they're the same people, just dressing up as different villains. So they can't even get new actors to be on this show? Ouch. Crazy. But I'm not going to complain, because at least this time the villain's sack remains hidden. Oh crap, but this time Bibleman can't contain his crotch. Bibleman, cover up, dude. This is a kid's show, for Christ's sakes. 'Cause no one asked for it, Bible bulge. Is this some sort of new thing they're doing with the show, where at least one crotch must be bulging per episode? Weird. So is Bibleman an exhibitionist, or a shy flasher? We then head over to the Clean as Cool campaign as it holds a dance. A swing dance. Oh, funk. And now we get to see Bibleman dancing. Bibleman can do evil too. Bibleman and the 60s Batman should have a dance-off to see who's worse. We then see that Coates is dancing too, and wearing swing fashion. So is he in his secret identity, or his hero identity? Seriously, we gotta figure this out. Let's see. He hangs out with Miles and is called Coates, and he hangs out with Bibleman and is called Coates, whether in his military outfit or his swing outfit. Heck, he's called Coates when he's coaching kids and when he's being a hero helping the same kids. So, he's just always called Coates, no matter if he's in his secret identity or his hero identity or the school's basketball coach. They just always call him Coates? Is he supposed to be just one identity? Or do the people in this town think all black people look the same? Do they call all black people Coates? What the fuck? Apparently a whole bunch of different people. What a crazy town. What's it called?
My fellow citizens of Shotsville.
Shotsville? Is that anywhere near Margaritaville? So to make a lame episode short, Bibleman and the kid are both affected by Dr. Fear's fear thing through the Clean as Cool buttons, and Bibleman tries to understand why he's afraid by investigating things. Why is he not praying instead? Dr. Fear then attacks Bibleman, and they fight each other with their lightsabers. This isn't getting old. So as they fight, Bibleman quotes the Bible at Dr. Fear.
1 John 4:4 says, "Greater is he who is in me than he who is in the world."
And then Dr. Fear quotes the Bible according to Lucifer at Bibleman.
Greater fear has no one than this, that he loses train of thought in front of his friends, or his enemies.
So now they're both quoting books? Has this become some sort of debate? Is this what Christians think a debate is? Sword fighting interspersed with yelling book quotes at each other? What the fuck? Call me Ishmael! So Dr. Fear then blasts Bibleman with his fear ray, and Bibleman again feels fear. And yeah, he'll take a long time to figure that out. So is Dr. Fear a cyborg? And if so, where do cyborgs fit into God's plan? So their fight continues, but since it's only their first battle, the villain leaves after getting the upper hand so that we can have 2 more fight scenes. And a longer episode. Yeah, thanks, Dr. Fear. You truly are a vile villain. So with this episode dragging itself out, Bibleman then goes back to his base to take forever to figure out he's been blasted with a fear ray. First he tries to use science to help him, but then Coat sets him straight.
You know, Miles, you ought to talk to God about what's been bothering you.
Talking to God, how all major scientific discoveries were made. Eventually Miles Peterson, still not knowing he was affected by fear, gets ready to go out again by dressing as Bibleman, with the help of Coates and a computer.
Full armor sequence.
Waist belt of truth.
Waist belt of truth.
Breastplate of righteousness.
Breastplate of righteousness.
Shield of faith.
Shield of faith.
Helmet of salvation.
Helmet of salvation.
And the sword of the Spirit.
So he needs a computer to dress himself? What? In the first episode he was using the power of God to get changed. Now he's using a computer? Did God just get replaced with a machine? Cool. And then he drives off on his motorcycle. Hey, wow! Riding a motorcycle has never seemed cooler. So he heads over to the school, looking for the kid that's also been affected by fear, and...
Yo quiero taco smell.
What the fuck? Why is he just randomly dressed like that? So these 2 costume goofballs then fight each other some more, making this the second obligatory sword fight scene. And then Ludacris jumps out of nowhere and knocks down Bibleman with one blast of his laser. What the fuck? Was Dr. Fear just outshined by a stupid sidekick? Holy fuck! Ludacris might be an idiot, who is dumb on top of dumb, but at least he understands the fact a projectile weapon can be great against a man who uses a sword. Holy shit! Ludacris, the only intelligent person in a Bibleman episode. I can't believe I just said that. So with Bibleman taken out, they then decide to go for Coates, as he searches for Bibleman ineffectively. But Coates is able to fight off the villains with his amazing shield technology, so the villains leave. Okay.
There'll be enough time to deal with you later. Kiss, kiss.
So the villains are gay? Remember kids, don't be gay. Only evil, weird cyborg villains are gay. So eventually Bibleman figures out how he was easily affected by fear. It was a button he and the other fearful person had, which no one else had. So of course it was really hard for him to figure out. And then Bibleman overcomes his magically imposed fear. See kids, Bibleman was able to overcome his magically imposed fear. That means you can overcome your very real fears. So off he goes to the place he first fought Dr. Fear. That's very set convenient. The set makers must have loved that. And then Bibleman's off to fight his third and last obligatory fight scene. Jeepers, it's like this is a movie in 3 acts, where each act revolves around a sword fight. So they then fight each other with their lightsabers, and Bibleman keeps stopping the battle to quote the Bible at Dr. Fear.
James 2:19 says that even the demons believe there is one God and shudder.
Dr. Fear, when Bibleman's busy quoting the Bible, attack him! Or at least have Ludacris shoot him again. But he doesn't. And then Coat shows up and defeats Dr. Fear by deflecting one of his blasts back to him. And that's it. It's now the end. And remember, kids, this is only a comical review of a show. It's meant to be a joke and for a laugh. If you're watching this and are bothered by what I said, then please, go fuck yourself.